Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Astlibra. We're ready to enter the boss fight, the new boss fight in Belkate Volcano. We've started finding a lot of boards for the equipment we're actually using, which is great. We got 3 boards in here, and I suppose we're probably going to be finding a 4th one at some point. Presumably it'll allow me to replace one of them? Or maybe you're just stuck with the first 3 that you find? Nah, probably not. That would be kind of weird. Right, still only one for this armor. And we haven't actually found any for these... for the trinkets that we're using. But we know that's a thing, because we... like, one of the very first ones we ever found before we started using the KEIZO emblem was for a trinket, obviously. For the white feather. Right here. So if that one can have boards attached, then presumably every single one of our trinkets can too. Maybe including the KEIZO emblem, which would be kind of funny, but why wouldn't it work for it as well? It's just strange. Maybe you're more likely to find ones for the main, quote-unquote, main pieces of equipment. Weapons, shields, and armors. Anyway, I guess we'll see once we keep going and keep finding more in general. I also didn't look at the grow menu last time, and it turns out that we have exactly 10,000 red, which is good. Also quite a bit of purple. Not so much of everything else, but I mean, we might as well spend some if we're, you know, while we're here. Sure, this is just a side branch that's not going to go anywhere, but it's fine. Okay, so this is just the... just a dead end here. It kind of loops around. Does it go anywhere we've already been? Oh, it's eventually going to give us a key. We have a key, though. Interesting. So officially we can't afford anything, but obviously with how much red we have, we can just choose to massively overspend. But everything's white up here. Wait, are all of these? The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row are just white force crystals? I mean, that's not gonna work, obviously. Get white and then yellow. We have some yellow, so we could make some progress here, but then we're gonna run into the green roadblock there, so not really much of a point. Blue, then I think yellow? Is it yellow or white? It's so hard to say. I think it's yellow, but I'm not sure. Then purple, more yellow presumably, and then green. It's just... and there's not even a connection between that HP and luck node on the upper level there. Interesting, so we'd have to go all the way around if we want to go up that branch. And down this way is more white required, followed by purple, purple, yellow. I mean... oh, were we out of yellow? Probably. Once again, we can just see one random node highlighted on the map, as if we had already got it, but we don't. Weird. I really wonder what causes that. I mean, this is... huh. I guess this entire lower branch here is actually maybe the one that got unlocked with the postscript, whereas all of this, of course, this whole upper path... oh, you know what? It actually spells Astlibra. I didn't even notice until now, but there, you can see that it says IBRA spelled on the minimap there. Interesting, so that's what it is. Yeah, so this used to be the final part, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Hence these weird shapes. And that was available during the final chapter of the main story, of course, but we were nowhere near... we had nowhere near enough force to unlock most of it, of course, without a massive amount of extra farming. Okay, well... sure, I guess we'll stop there for the time being. And just drop down here. See what awaits us. Oh. I forgot that there was a little bit more dungeon left. Okay. Forgot all about those weird golem creatures. Okay, the final board for now for Anesthesia. Infinite unlocking. I mean, if we can just get that, Icarus Wings changes to shuffling. Interesting. Icarus Wings is, I think, the one that makes you descend slowly, which is utterly useless. Definitely utterly useless after you get double jump or multiple jumps and air dashes. And even early on when we first got this, we only ever needed to use that like once to get to some place we couldn't otherwise reach, I think. And for general purposes, this is obviously horrible. But maybe shuffling is actually useful. Other than that, we get elemental changes, which we don't want, of course. We get throw coins again if we want to. Okay, I mean, obviously we're going to attach it for the time being. Oh, light source. Ooh. Filthy Rich achievement. Your earnings have exceeded 600,000 coins. Only now, huh? Oh, I got stuck and never got to kill that last enemy up there. Oh well, that's fine. So you've come. Master, what are you trying to do? Isn't there only one thing I could be doing here? No. You truly intend to resurrect the Fiend? Before, when I heard that the Great Sage was the one that sealed the Fiend away, it made me curious. Why did he seal it away instead of just destroying it? With his magical power, it should have been easy. Oh? Your intuition is quite impressive. As you have guessed, it was all for this moment. So, all the way back then, you already knew about Gears? Naturally. Of course. Or he could just be making all of this up to seem more wise than he really is. So then, it wasn't just a coincidence that Shiro was given the magical name Anubis, was it? You used the monument back then to lure us to Balcade. Thank you. You've made a long story short. That can't be. Are you saying the destruction of Balcade was all just part of your plans? Need I say more? This thing. Honestly, I couldn't even remember what the Fiend looked like originally. But yeah, we certainly fought this at one point. Shiro, what have you done to Shiro? If you want to know the truth, you have no choice but to continue demonstrating your powers. Shiro is in the Sage's Tower. Show your strength if you want to save her. I'll be waiting there as well. Interesting. So it's all just a test of some sort. It's coming! And it's mutating into... No, actually it just looks just as hideous as it ever has. Just don't mind me for a second there. Giant demonic eye. We don't want the element to be changed, so that's fine. Another 100 HP is fine. Some more luck. I mean, I want to see what Icarus Wings changes into. Actually, I want to confirm that it even is what I think it is, but I'm pretty sure. Set... Well, we don't want to set that, but we want to switch away from throw coins, I think. Well, it doesn't matter. Honestly, for now, it might as well just be set to that. We just don't need to activate that Karen magic, obviously. And we don't use the... No, wait, we were using the Seize thing, I think. Let me also confirm that, actually. Did I activate that? We got infinite unlocking. Keys are not consumed after opening treasure chests. I mean, that's kind of nice for... I suppose specifically golden ones. Also, well, we can buy keys now. Unlike during the main story. But I think they're relatively expensive. Especially the silver and gold ones, which, you know, makes sense. The alternative, of course, is crafting them, but that takes refinement kits. And we probably want to use those mostly just to refine ores, which we now need to both upgrade weapons and gems. So there's quite a need for those. So saving keys is not useless. The problem is, of course, that it replaces the treasure sensor. I mean, there's only one treasure chest to find per chapter now, one new one. And we should generally be able to sleuth those out. I mean, most of them haven't really been hidden. Either they were just activated by, or just revealed by killing monsters on a screen, which I'm doing anyway. Or, I guess 2 of them have been just pretty visibly placed little targets. So, I guess for now that's just fine. Where's the C's? Okay, there it is. We are using that in order to hopefully help with our finances. So Icarus Wings is reduce the speed of falls. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Edit shuffling. Allows you to move slightly while attacking. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I see. I can slide around at reduced speed while I'm attacking, as opposed to being stuck completely in place. I mean, sure, that can help when my positioning is not perfect, and I only notice too late and I'm caught in the middle of a combo otherwise. I mean, that has certainly happened before, where I ended up getting hit because I was attacking and, you know... Oh, stop it. Stop, please. Why are you suddenly hitting me now? It's not useless, but I've been doing fine without it. I don't even know how we're doing against this thing. Where is it? Where is it? It's, how far? Okay. Halfway down. That's not spilling really fast, but that's okay. Oh, wait. You destroyed something? Does it have most of bars? Hit bars? Health bars? Oh no, it just summoned. I don't know, actually. Not actually sure what's happening. Oh, we got our shark magic. Okay, that's fun. But I think in this case it just completely messed up. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, there was something going on. It had some kind of shield, I suppose, that I had to break first before I actually dealt damage to its main HP. I mean, don't worry about it. Just keep attacking and melt it away. Ha, we got it. What's so funny, Kuro, huh? Oh no, this is... We stimulated the reservoir. This place is about to be filled with magma. I'll use the ancestral magic to translocate us. No, don't do that. Stay close to me. Wait, the sensation is something else. We're returning to the original timeline. Huh? Oh yeah, last time she didn't travel with us too this time. No, we entered Belcade Volcano with Gao, didn't we? In the original playthrough. Okay. We're back here. Since the volcano didn't erupt, Kuro had no reason to come ask us for help. Which means we never needed to leave here. To leave here? Oh yeah. And she never needed to come here. And she wasn't... Well... She had no reason to ask for our help. So she just returned to where she would have been, which was back in Belcade, presumably. Yeah, let's head to Belcade. I'm sure Kuro remembers what happened. She may have gone to face the Great Sage alone. Okay, we do just go there automatically. Kuro! Dear hero, Charon! We thought you may have gone to see the Great Sage alone before we could make it here. No, you see, when I returned I found myself quite far from town. It's taken until now to make it back. Interesting. Why was she just transported somewhere random? Right, that's a relief then. We can't let you go alone. The volcano, it looks like we prevented the eruption. I'm so glad. Truly, truly glad. Charon, dear hero, thank you so much. You're right. Master said that Shiro is in the Sage's Tower. Meaning she never went to the volcano to begin with. That explains why we didn't see her. Yes, and Master should be there as well. He said, if you want to save her. Is he using her as a hostage? It kinda sounded like it, but... No. You're right, we have to go. Even if it means we'll be fighting the Great Sage. Why? Why did things turn out like this? So are we actually going to be fighting him here? I guess I didn't really remember fighting him in the main story. I mean, yeah, I couldn't even remember... I couldn't think of a situation where that would have made sense, so we probably just didn't. But of course we did fight him in that ridiculous 7 against 1 arena round that we thankfully made it through. And there was obviously a fightable version of him, so it makes sense that they didn't, or KEIZO didn't create that just for the arena, but rather it's reused from this second story, except that we hadn't actually met him yet, officially. But I guess we're about to. Well, by himself he should be just very manageable. I mean, yeah, he uses a lot of different spells, but... I mean, if we defeated him plus 6 other bosses, then I think we should be fine with just him. I was also going to... God, I feel like I wanted to look at something. Was it this? Oh yeah. Shuffling. Well, I mean, shuffling is not useless, but again, we've been fine without it, so I think we'll just go for an infinite unlocking instead and save those keys. Yeah. And we have 1 extra open gem slot if we need it. Treasure-wise for this chapter... Oh, we have everything. Okay, right. So everything in this chapter was just found in the volcano itself, and we already got that. Right. Wonderful. We have to find a few more enemies along the way. Wait, oh. Copper shield? Sure, whatever. Interesting, that's the second board we found for that random shield. Karen Magic. We do not want Icarus Wings active, thank you very much. Did I unequip anything for that? Why do I have so many unused gems? That's weird. Wasn't I basically capped out? Adaptability. Okay, nice, sure. Digging Master, we could always go for that. Stabilizes digging power and increases digging power. And honestly, why not? Because again, we have quite a need for those, or quite a use at the very least, for additional ores. Still only harvesting like 3 things from any mining node. Oh, soul armor, sure, whatever. Right, we were close to leveling up. Level 69, nice. Yep, as usual, 1 point into attack power because it gives us an increase of 2. was this? Oh, yeah. When we were first here, wasn't that when we didn't have Charon with us or something, and it thus couldn't climb this? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I mean, again, we have found the new hidden chest for this chapter and both gemstones, so there shouldn't really be anything to find there anymore. The spider things with their silly barrage of punches kind of move. Oh, this cave. Okay. Do we need to upgrade anything? I guess we don't need to. What's it gonna be? Just more... just another sprout of gears? Wait, there's something here! Nope, it's that thing. It's a greater demon in a corrupted form. But who summoned it this time? A greater devil. Why is it so close to town? It's already been invaded. Careful, it's gonna be tough. So maybe we are going to run into that weird hooded guy. I have no idea how to reliably avoid its attacks, so I'm probably just gonna have my ST drained all the time. Well, not all the time, thankfully. I guess it's really just a kind of minor mini-boss. Oh, it can arrest us, though. Good job. Oh, come on, let me kill it with a shark. There, jaws. Oh, and actually, well, I guess my two familiars were also firing all the time, so who knows what actually killed him. But the shark helped. That was dangerous. If it had attacked the town, they would have been... You're right. A devil that strong could only be summoned by magic just as powerful. But there's no magical circle inside. True. Also no pile of corpses, I think, unless it's just off-screen. Oh, seems like you're pretty well informed on this. To think that such a powerful summon spell could be used without compensation. You mean to say it could only be done by the Great Sage, right? Yes. We really should hurry to the Sage's Tower. Really should, yeah. No pile of corpses this time. That's good. What's this, actually? Okay. Nothing, I guess. The slaughter continues. Finding kits, actually. We certainly have a use for those. Let's see here. How much did we get? Well, a bit. Wait, where are we? Oh, here. Oh, should I have unlocked this one? I guess I still can. Didn't really need to, but it is nice to get it out of the way. I mean, there's just more green, so not really much of a point. No, let's keep saving up that force, I suppose. Hello, what's going on here? Welcome back. I haven't let any shady characters through. Oh. can see something dark out there. I wonder if it's safe. I don't sense any magical power from them. Let me go take a look. Huh? What are you guys all about? Maybe they are from one of those other KEIZO games that he mentioned when we beat the Arena Master. My lady, Dark Witch Eclair, you are as beautiful as ever. We would be honored if you could teach us something one day. Kuro, somehow she seems different than before. Sage's Tower. No kidding. Welcome back. The Great Sage has returned as well. Good to know. I wonder if we could climb that. We had triple jump. Let's talk to him first. So you've come. Master. Where's Shiro? Who can say? You, hopefully. Oh no! What did you do to Shiro? What's your goal with all of this? What's the point of letting Gears possess these powerful creatures? Why did you summon us here? You think I'm here to answer every one of your questions? I mean, that would be nice. Master, please, go back to being your kind self like you were before. I haven't changed one bit. Right, young man? I mean, when we first encountered him, he was certainly being quite mysterious. I can't believe that the young man from that moment would come this far. As a reward, I will tell you one thing about Gears. It's been you all along, right? You are Gears. You know that this world has edges, don't you? In all four cardinal directions, the land will eventually just come to an end. The place beyond is called the Abyss. Even using technology from the future, you wouldn't be able to traverse it. Is that so? Therefore, the world is small. As the human population grows, all other forms of life will slowly start to disappear. The people of the future will spend their days in conflict over this tiny world. In the end, they'll secretly decide to reduce the human population by altering the past. People of the future? What are you talking about? It's a consequence of this cramped world, a tragedy that will play out over time. However, suppose, for instance, that the true form of the world was a vast land that stretched out continuously into the horizon. True form? If we treat your story as fact and assume that the world was meant to be larger, then yes, perhaps that distorted future could be avoided. Well, I mean, it's only delaying the inevitable, I suppose. It's certainly interesting, though. I mean, yeah. We have been to at least one edge of the world, and we've heard of another. Like, I think we've heard of both the eastern and western edge of the world. And I didn't really think too much about it. While at the same time, you know, based on the fact that Tokyo literally exists here, and there are obviously parallels to the real Earth, I just assumed that this was supposed to be a fantasy version of Earth. But yeah, obviously, Earth is a sphere, famously, despite what some people seem to believe. So, yeah, clearly this is not quite Earth, or at least it's maybe supposed to be a sphere, but it's not, for some reason. I said I'd only tell you one thing. You sure ask a lot of questions. I mean, can you really blame us? However, I've grown curious about the young man's strength. If you show me your power, I may just tell you one more thing. Wow, so generous. What? Now draw your sword. Oh yeah, I'll draw the sword that you gave me. You can see it right there. It's pretty hard to miss. Fighting against Master? We can't. There's no road ahead for the powerless. It would be a waste to teach someone that was simply going to perish. Let me see if your current self is worthy of my knowledge. Okay. I think you will find me quite worthy, my friend. Ah, come on. Nope. Stop it with the teleporting around. go. Attack speed helps. Oh, no. Not jumping into his fireball also helps. Oh god, the laser. It's fine. No, hey, that's not... I only pressed up. That's gross and weird. Come on, stop running. Some sort of coward. He's light elemental, so we want to summon her, I suppose. And then also Angel, because why not? This is some lightning, okay, sure. How do you like being eaten by giant sharks? What? Hey, what happened to the shark? Huh? Didn't the spellcasting go through, but I never saw the shark appear. Hey, stronger than a living legend achievement. Defeated the Great Sage. Yeah, well, I mean, it was obviously not much of a challenge. Well, well, it's more than I imagined. You've grown quite a bit. You've grown quite a bit too, Kuro. Very well, I made a promise. I'll tell you one more thing. The sky is blue. Sometimes. There you go. At the boundary of the world, the place you call Elysium, it was originally known as Atoma. Atoma? What did you see there? We saw the ruins of an ancient civilization floating through the air. We also found powerful weapons that were crafted with ancient technology. That's correct. However, that's not what makes that place special. Originally, the name Elysium referred to this land, this world itself. You're saying the entire world is Elysium? Paradise? Indeed. This world was once regarded as a paradise. A paradise where people could live without fear, free from threats. Ruins floating in the sky. If we were to assume the entire world was like that, it should be self-evident why the world has edges. Because it's been cut out of the actual whole world and just lifted into the sky? And far below, separated from this floating, limited world by the abyss, the impassable abyss, is the actual, presumably spherical whole Earth? That is all I can teach you. Master, what about Shiro? I sent Shiro to Elizas. Because that's where you're supposed to be next. That is the next chapter. Elizas? But why would... I told you at the start, just one answer. I've now given you two. Consider this last one a special service. If you want to know more, you should find out for yourselves. Ho, ho, ho. We may meet again, if you're going after Gears. So long, suckers. Master. The Great Sage. His true nature is hard to grasp. However, he seems to know everything. He's definitely Gears, isn't he? Somehow, I don't know. Gear Hero, Charon, Yes, we're going to Elizas. You can come with us, it's fine. I'm going after Shiro. Hold on, we're obviously coming with you. No, the two of you should return to the bar. It's clear that Gears' invasion is spreading. We don't actually know if Risperdar is still safe. Ah, they have Gao and Poland. Besides, if I'm alone, I may be able to catch up to Shiro by using a bit of translocation magic. Ah, right. We'll use up more of your life if we come along. Though, that just makes me think of what happened with Milou back in the swamp. No, ignore me. That's irrelevant to the situation. Is it, though? I mean, we really should not let her go alone. Alright, we'll go see how things are back at home. We'll head to Elizas right after. Thank you. Well then, I'll be going on ahead. Surely we're not going to end up having to save both Kuro and Shiro from some sort of horrible situation. I see. So Kuro went to find Shiro. Still, isn't it good you found out she's okay? I mean, yeah, but I was shocked when you said she was wrapped up in the eruption. Well, yeah. Hey, the town still seems rather peaceful. Have those darker-colored demons not been showing up around Risperdar? I do hear a lot of rumors about them. Gal's been pretty busy lately taking care of subjugation quests for them. But? It seems like someone else in town has been taking care of the larger ones somehow. Someone? Was there really anyone that's that strong in this town? It seems that way. Our pooch appears to be going along with them in secret, so you probably don't have to worry about us too much. Mysterious? Who could that be? I see. Anyway, why don't you guys get some rest at home? No, we have to go meet up with Kuro after this. You both look exhausted. Kuro isn't in any danger right now. We don't know that. So, wouldn't it be best to get some rest while you can? Oh, what's happening? Hey! See? Wait, is he really just tired? I thought it was something more sinister than that, but maybe not. Sorry. All you've been doing is fighting lately. Let's go home and rest, okay? Okay. I suppose. Take the rest of the day off. You'll do more harm than good if you collapse halfway through. Right. Hey, Poland. Care to tell us about that mysterious, strong fighter in town? You can leave the demons in this area to me. And her. Sorry, but her identity is a secret. Is it just Anulis in a cape? Anulis in a hood? Probably, right? I immediately thought of her. How she first appeared to us posing as the princess. Or is it this person? That big dog in the bar seems quite attached to the baker's daughter. The baker's daughter? Wait. I often see them heading out together. The baker's daughter, huh? The mysterious baker's daughter? We've been hearing so much about? Why don't I join the guild? I'm not sure about fighting demons. I don't want to risk my life. I mean, I'm sure you could join as an errand runner. Just, you know, transporting stuff. That's what the guild does too. The guild doggie's cute. I pet him when he walks by here. Okay. What am I doing here? This being plus 11 bothers me more than it really should. The thing is, I could boost it to something like 15. That would make me feel a little bit better about it, I guess. Thing is, we don't really have that many extra materials. Is it really worth it? I mean, no. Not particularly. Let's just not. Let's just not do that. There have been more and more of those darker demons appearing. They're much stronger than the average demon. I'm worried about how long we can hold them back. I mean, this guy certainly looks like a seasoned fighter, but obviously not the person Melou was talking about. Hello. Have you learned to properly communicate by now, or... He's here again. What business does he have with us? Hello, how do you do? A talking animal is a rare thing, isn't it? Do you know about me? This world is mighty odd. It's very interesting. I'm studying this world's language. Oh. I mean, I was wondering if that's what was going on. And until this point I wasn't quite sure if he was still only, like, repeating phrases without actually understanding, you know, just like last time. But it seems like he's actually talking to us now. I would like to talk with you more. Right, that may be the case, but we're quite tired. I don't think we'll make for good conversation partners. Seriously? I mean, come on. This is, I think we should take the opportunity when it's offered. I think it may be better if you asked elsewhere. I understand. I'll try some other time. Really, Charon? I mean, come on. Surely we could have learned something interesting. Right, next time then, I guess. What a strange sorcerer. Yeah, just a normal person. A bit weird, perhaps. Just a foreigner. There's a strange person peeping into your house. With that pointed head, they look quite suspicious. Oh, well, they were there. Hi, welcome. I mean, isn't she the baker's daughter? I guess I always assumed that. Either her or the younger girl sitting there. I'm assuming that's what's supposed to be going on. Although they don't seem to be baking, really. There's just already baked bread just sitting on the table there. The guild seems to have paid a lot of money to bury something outside the town. Excuse me? Bury something? The guild paid money to bury something? What are you talking about? Those dark demons at Belcade seem to be losing momentum. I wonder if something caused that to happen. There's nothing else out here, right? No. Okay. Well then, let's go to sleep and see what happens next. Are we gonna have strange visions again? Well, I think we're both pretty worn out. We can spend the remainder of the day resting. We're getting up early tomorrow to go after Kuro. Alright. Can't sleep? Again? Like every night? If the world were vast, huh? Yeah, those conflicts in the future wouldn't be happening. And they'd have no reason to send demons into the past. In other words, they'd have no reason to build that machine. And Anulus would no longer be integrated with it. Well, in fact, Anulus would never exist in the first place. Yeah, I mean, no, Anulus is just an artificially created human. As far as we know, there is no actual naturally existing Anulus that she was based on or anything, right? The AI was just observing Gao's little sister and then decided to create its own version of a little girl somehow. Still, I mean, if we could somehow fix the world and make it whole again, make Elysium great again, if you will, then that would be great, obviously. But, well, suppose that's one solution. With that, we'd be able to prevent Anulus's imprisonment. By preventing her creation in the first place, yes. Unless I'm misunderstanding something here, but maybe they'll come to that conclusion at some point as well. But in that scenario, the two of us will never meet. Are you okay with that? Again, not only will we never meet, but Charon is literally also not going to exist, because Charon is created by Anulus. From a demon, which will also not exist, so... ignore my thoughtless question. If only the world were vast. None of this speculation matters unless that outrageous story is true. Right, and we have no reason to believe that it is, because surely the sage just made all of that up. Alright, let's get over to the bar. After we speak with Malou, we can start heading to Elisa's. No mysterious, pointy-headed sorcerer this time. Okay, still the same dialogue for city NPCs, including her. Ah, good morning. Good morning. We'll be heading out now. How about that? Huh? Is there a problem? I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem. It's just that when I told Gao about this, he flew out of here. Where was he headed? Elisa's. But why? What does this have to do with him? And why didn't he wait for us? I don't know. The look on his face seemed like he had realized something. Is it possible that his memories also returned? Even so, I can't think of how Elisa's would be related. At any rate, it looks like everyone is going to be there. Right. But still, we have to go there ourselves. Sorry, but we'll have to leave the guild's jobs in your hands. Don't worry, I get it. I've got the pooch with me now, so please, take care of the others. Yeah, leave it to us. We'll bring them all back. Hopefully. We finally arrived. Looks like getting some rest yesterday was the right call. If we had pressed on in that state, I'm not sure we would have made it. Okay, let's head for this fishing village. We're bound to meet at least one of the people who came ahead of us. Right, what's down this way? Something. What's across this way? Also something. Sure. Oh, these shell slimes look exactly like a Dragon Quest enemy. Wow, only two? Only two swings? I don't know, it feels like we used to be getting more stuff, more resources out of mining points with weaker pickaxes. Is there actually a reason to use the weaker ones? True Prism, wait. Oh, okay, we can decide which one to replace. Interesting. Maxwell changes to Rainbow Blessing. Maxwell... Which one is that? Oh wait, Maxwell is the one that improves... improves elemental damage. It improves damage to an enemy's weakness. So when you're using an effective element, it makes that stronger? Pretty sure. When allocating character stat points, the point cap before diminishing returns is raised by 3. Point cap is raised by 3. Okay. By 3. That doesn't sound like much, but I have absolutely no idea how that works. Also, we've only really noticed that diminishing returns in strength, ever. For magic, we've discovered that it's actually the other way around, and for health as well. You keep getting more and more health per point invested in vitality or whatever. Still, this is obviously a good thing, presumably. Rainbow Blessing, adaptabilities, whatever. We really don't need this many gem slots, is the thing. So, I mean, what would we be losing here? 30 defense and 10 guard defense. I mean, I'm curious about these, but are these really... I mean, surely we keep this one. Do we? I mean, I'm not using that. We get weight reduction and a gem slot. Actually, we might just replace this one. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a rarer version, right? At least I assumed as much. But it's not really doing that much for us. And this one gives us walking speed for what it's worth. Luck, defense, guard. It's a lot of guard. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna replace this one, actually. Yes. Okay. Edit. Let's see here. I mean, I'm gonna take a look at Rainbow Blessing, obviously, see what that's all about. You want the guard power and set that in there. Okay. Magic. When you have no partner, increase all stats by 3%. Fascinating. Right, because we already saw one of these. Was it Undyne? Or was it Sylph? I think it might have been Sylph replaced by a skill that increased our attributes by 5% when with Shiro, the small girl version of Shiro. Interesting. So I'm assuming that there are versions of all of the different elemental buffs that give bonuses for when you're with a particular partner. But of course, for much of the game you just don't have a partner, so... All stats by 3%, I mean sure, it's not gonna, you know, change the game or anything, but 3% is something. It's of course, once again, very expensive to actually use, so... I mean, I'd have to deactivate quite a few things to make room for that. Is it really worth it? The alternative is having... Oh, having this, actually. Wait. I'm quite curious about this one. I mean, yeah, this seems nice, but it's only 3% extra stats, which... Yeah, sure, it's not nothing, but... Let's see... Next time we level up, if I can notice any difference. Or would it already have taken effect, basically? Does it just mean that our strength already increased because the cap has been raised? And all the points already invested? Or some of the points we already invested have had more of an effect? Who knows? Oh, come on. I think there used to be some sort of item at the end of this beach path. Were we looking for some sort of seashells or something when we were here the first time around? But we are also looking for a new chest here and also two new gems. We do not currently have Karen's nose equipped. But I guess I'll just go through the area once and see if I can just spot the things without worrying too much. We're also going to be going to the Sea Serpent's Cave after this, I suppose. Oh, but first, we're in town. It's been a while since my big sister became a priestess. I knew she wouldn't return. I think I'm the only girl left in this village. If it's the boat you want, you can have it. I'll be following my daughter. Oh? Okay. Door's been sealed by magic. We need more priestesses. A pair of young women is all that we need. Well, things are certainly different around here than they used to be. Why is the goddess taking the girls from the village? All that awaits us is ruin. Anyone staying at the Love Hotel? We haven't seen any of them around so far. I don't expect any of them to be staying here, but we should ask just in case. Ah, welcome. My apologies, we have no open rooms. A guest is currently staying with us. A guest? But, I mean, you have at least 2 rooms, though. You want to know what the guest looks like? I'm afraid I can't tell you that. Are you perhaps family? I mean, maybe. We can't really tell you if you don't tell us anything about them first. I knew someone his age would be a problem. I doubt it's him, but I'm still curious. I feel guilty, but let's take a look around the room. Like, I mean, what? Why can't she tell us if it's a red-headed guy? Obviously, it has to be Gao, right? There's no way to have offspring if there are no women around. This whole inn is gonna end up being pointless. This is the only place where children were ever conceived. How about this? Is this spot good? Ah, yes, right there. Oh, they're having sex, obviously. Whoa, what's going on? It's pretty obvious, Charon. Can't you be more gentle? Woo-woo? Well, no helping it. Here I go. What do we do here? Enter, obviously. What's going on in here? Hey, you! What the heck are you doing? Stop this at once! These lascivious acts! You've got it all wrong. Huh? She was hurt and he was just applying a bandage or something? Ah, I see. So you're saying you ran into Shiro after she injured her leg? I was just changing the Pipsqueak's bandages. Well, if that's all, you're off the hook. I mean, afterwards I was going to have sex with her, but I mean, you guys barged in, so that plan's off the table. What did you think he was doing? But more importantly, how do you know my name? It's also a bit unnerving to hear a bird talking so casually. Oh yeah, I never asked your name. Huh? So the Pipsqueak's called Shiro? So his memories actually haven't come back, huh? Why did he barge off to this place then? It's even more mysterious. Right, for an unspecified reason, I'm able to talk. We're also very well informed. Putting that aside for now, is Kuro not here? You even know about Kuro, huh? Unfortunately, I was the only one sent here. She should have gotten here ahead of us while looking for you. What? Really? Villagers! Oh. Kuro was taken against her will to be made a priestess? Oh god. Was that... God, what exactly happened here the last time around? First time around. I mean, all the girls were being kind of forced to become quote-unquote priestesses, but really they were just being sacrificed to the evil sea serpent goddess, Meldine, right? And we were with Kuro back then. Yeah, I was just thinking, was it Shiro? No, obviously we spent a night or several nights here in this particular room with Kuro back then. So yeah, and she and the hero ended up dressing up as potential priestesses to take the spots. Instead of two other girls who were going to be sacrificed, right? Something like that, and that's how we got into the whole sealed-off temple, and... apparently the same thing is still happening? Or something like it? The goddess is lamenting. She believes it will be difficult to sustain the domain if things continue like this. Ah, yes. The domain that keeps this place safe from demons. Father Edwin? Whoa, that booming voice. Therefore, we shall be conducting the ritual of gratitude once again tonight. God's children chosen to be honorable priestesses are humbly asked to proceed to the church. Is that Ed's voice? Wait, so you do remember him? What? By priestesses, he means sacrificial offerings. This village has been holding on to a temporary peace by sacrificing others. Oh, you know that, huh? What? I was sent here from Belkade to investigate this case. But it seems you can't be a priestess if you're on your own. If that's all we need, we should be able to make do if this guy dresses up like a woman. Yeah, it's worked once before. You certainly have a peculiar hobby. I'm sure you'll pass, no problem. In that case, the two of us should be able to meet the 2 women requirement. Right, let's not waste any more time. Ouch! Whoa, don't push yourself there. You're in no condition to walk yet with that injury. But we have to hurry, or there'll be no more victims. Even more victims, rather. Huh? My earrings? You know about those too? Whoa, as always, you really think outside the box. Huh? But to be honest, I dropped them when I was injured. That means they're somewhere along the west coast, right? Not really sure how they'll be useful, but I don't mind helping to look for them. They just transform anyone into Shiro's grown-up form, right? That's how that worked? So we just give those to Gao. He'll look like Shiro. And the hero will once again dress up like a woman by just literally putting on a wig and wearing a dress and fooling everybody. Okay, sure. Will you? Thanks for that. Now that that's decided, let's get going. This ritual may be related to Kuro's absence. Maybe? You think? I don't know. Seems like a stretch, but maybe we'll find her inside that temple, ready to be sacrificed. When you find the earrings, please bring them here. I need to adjust them so they can be used. Got it. That gash of yours is deeper than I thought. So don't move around too much, okay? When you find the earrings, yes. Okay. We haven't found the small metal yet. So I guess there really isn't much of a reason to visit Mokyun right now. Even if we get more customers from the outside, it's hopeless if the village doesn't get any more children. True, true. Should I keep going? This way leads to the east coast. Oh. Wait, what? Oh yeah, of course. No, that makes sense. That is east, indeed. Shiro also earrings along the west coast. So is that actually in that very stretch of beach that I explored earlier? Probably, huh? Anyway, I was thinking about stopping, but I think I'm actually going to continue just a little bit longer. Not for 40 more minutes, but I will grab the earrings, return, and that's where I'm gonna end the episode for today. Seems like a decent compromise, I suppose. Can't help but wonder if one of the things we're looking for is not maybe along the west coast, though, so... Charon... Oh, wait. That's not how that works. Oh god, we have to... Where was that? Was it on here? Edit board? Nope. Was it on the sword? Yes. Okay. Right. Shouldn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if that is active for now. Once again, we have the treasure sensor. Obtained a board for your level emblem. Sweet. Wow, that's awesome. So that is a thing. I mean, I thought so. I thought it had to be because we had already found a board for another trinket. But let's see here. Walking speed increased by 4 or luck by 10. Interesting. Mermaid Bubble to Bubble Princess or Fire Rondo to Pumpkin Bomb. Interesting. We're not really using either, so it doesn't matter. Sure. Luck by 5, increased by 5 or by 10. I guess we'll go with 10. Okay. Cap, skill cap, stat cap, raised by 5. Other than 5 luck. I think we're gonna go with that. Walking speed or 10 luck. I don't know. Does it even... Does the walking speed increase even matter? I'm gonna assume that yes, it does work, and we're just walking ever so slightly faster. Sure. Still gonna be doing a lot of running around, so... Might as well. So I doubt the extra 10 points of luck would really make a big difference. Okay, no treasure boxes here. Okay, let's see. +9. Ooh, wait. Oh. Okay. Wait, that's... It's really interesting. So do we just get refunded? No. What? That's so weird. So is our attack power higher than it would have been? I just don't understand. If I take a point out, a point more than we were at, it does say that it reduces our attack power by 9. But obviously when we put in the previous point, it only increased it by 2. So that's weird. But also my attack power doesn't seem significantly higher than it used to be. We were at just over 3,000 something. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm not going to question it too much and just accept the fact that we're getting +9 for each point now, at least for the time being. I mean, at least for 8 points, right? For the next 8 points we put into, so 3 more, and after that, I guess, we'll see if it just goes back down to 1 immediately, or how that works. 2 counts of large piece gem fragment. What are those? A fragment used to enhance a piece gem. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting that those are the first of those that we've ever found. I guess they're pretty rare, are they? Jaws. Nice. Girl's earrings. Whoa, here they are. Let's take them back to the pipsqueak. Right. We shall do so right away. I guess I can also go back to... Nope, it's not that. It's on the sword. Switch back to that one. Now that we've confirmed that there is no treasure along the western coast. Right? Yeah, it's just the first screen, of course. Wow, okay. So those boards really can drop from any quality of chest. Because that, I'm pretty sure, was just the basic post-story type of chest. Let's see here. Nothing in this slot, huh? Turtle Shield changes to Turtle Reflect. Ooh. Interesting. Attack power, agility, and more stat cap. Okay. I mean, let's see here. Do we even use this? No, we don't really use this one. There's attack power to replace the attack power we're losing. We do have another gem slot, so that's fine actually. Yeah, honestly, this first one is not particularly great. So I think we'll just replace that. I wish it would just allow me to properly set it up right away. I'm gonna just put this gem in here. We could get 30 attack power right away, but I like the idea of raising that cap. Also, we get 30 attack power as is, plus 5 agility. Or you can choose not to activate this. Okay. Well, I will, I think. I mean, Reflect certainly sounds like it could potentially be quite good. Bubble Princess, yeah, that's still too expensive. It's crazy. Why is that one so expensive? So much more so than everything else. Turtle Reflect. Summons a huge mirror, which deflects enemy bullets. Its use time is increased by magic. Okay. Use time. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll remember that I have that that reflect spell available for a situation where it would make sense. I mean, obviously, lately we haven't really been challenged by any fights whatsoever, but I'm sure we'll have challenging fights again at some point once we catch up to the enemies, or the enemies catch up to us level-wise, I guess. For now, we will probably just end it here, yeah, and we'll hand over the earrings, which we have right here. But of course, we know all about those. Yeah, we'll hand those over next time and then see where we go from there. Well, obviously, it's gonna end up. We're gonna end up with both Gao and the hero turning into girls in a way, and entering the temple that way. Right. For now, though, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.